Hey y'all, my name is Dana. If you don't know me yet, I'm also known as Trihrdrgrl. I'm here trying to remind you that you can. You can do anything that you put your mind to because I believe in you and I have some strong beliefs, so I'm sending them out that way. And how I'm sending them out those way is by daily vlogging my life right now. Fun, right? I'm currently training for Ironman California. It will be my second full Ironman race, and I want to beat my time by 4 hours. And by doing that, based on last year's finishers, if I beat my time by 4 hours, I should be able to qualify for Kona. So that's my goal. We're gonna make it happen this year. I'm putting it out in the world, and you're here to follow along. How cool is that? So if you are watching, press that subscribe. Make sure you like and you comment something. What was your favorite part of this week? What was your favorite part of my week if you watched some of my stuff this week? If you don't know, I'm doing daily vlogs Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm combining all those 3 vlogs together, just because the weekends are busy with family stuff and longer durations of runs, rides, and swims. So I started to get my stats together for this week, and I in turn just spent about 20 minutes making segments on Strava. I didn't know how to do it, and I looked it up, and then I was trying to do it on my phone, but you can't do it on your phone. You have to do it on the computer-based program. But do it because it's fun, and why not? And right now it's like building the leaderboard for the Strava for the segments that I've made, so I think they'd be pretty cool segments. We have this little half-mile path that's right outside our house that a lot of people, there's new communities going up, housing communities, so a lot of people are using that for walking and running and stuff. And then we also have a path. You have to go so there's a half mile, and then you have to go a little over a quarter mile till you reach another path on our main drag through town. And so that goes from one spot to one spot is 2 miles. So I added that as a segment also. So hopefully see some locals in the area running on it. It would be cool. At least me and my husband will fight over being the leaders of those segments because we run on it all the time. I'm drinking a peaches and creams Monster right now. I'm not a huge Monster fan, like regular Monster, I can't do it. But this flavored one is super yummy. It's their Reserve collection. Hashtag not sponsored, and I don't usually drink ones that have sugar in them. Usually I'm a no sugar energy drink drinker. But this Monster is, if there's going to be sugar inside an energy drink, Monster wins the sugar game. It's really good. The flavor, I smelled it, I was like, if it tastes like it smells, it's gonna be superb. So it does. It tastes like it smells. All right, y'all, let's get in to this week's training. I got my watch back. We talked about that in daily vlog. I was having trouble with my altimeter, which is what tells you what elevation you're at. Supposedly the sensor in this gets backed up with gunk and then it breaks the altimeter. Sounds like a bad design flaw on the side of Garmin, but Garmin was awesome, replaced it. So this was another full week that I didn't fully track everything on my watch, which was a little weird for me. But I did get it back on Tuesday or Wednesday, so then I started tracking again. So Friday I went for a swim. It was supposed to be 3,800, but the way our pools work in the summer is, or before summer hits, so school hasn't let out yet, but kids are already it's warm, it's summertime, they want to be at the pool, so they mix in with us doing our laps, and schedules change and stuff is closed, so it's just hard to get in. So we have limited time at the pool. So I was supposed to do a 3,800, but I ended up only getting about 40 minutes of time able to be in there. So I did 2,050. I was able to get my best 100 on Friday though, so I'm not mad about that. 140, 100. I only was able to repeat that one time, but I am able to keep between that 145 to 150 area continuously when I'm doing 10 by 100s. So pretty proud of that. So coming up for the race, I'm hoping that I can have my personal swim be in the 140 to 150 area, and or maybe 140 to 145. That's gonna be pushing it, but I mean, I still have 5 months, and that would put my help area, because the swim that I do in California for the race has a little bit of flow, like it pushes you hard. Like last year, I was rounding out my time around 2 minute per hundreds, 2 to 2:10, and I think my average over the full 2 miles ended up being 1:10 or 1:15. So it subtracted a lot for me. So I'm hoping to finish my swim in around 45 minutes this year. It would be cool if it was the 40 to 45 minute area, so under 45 minutes, because I finished it in 50 last year. And now that I know the lay of the land and what's going on, and I get out there, one, I'm going to get out there a lot sooner. I seated myself, I think, too far back. And then two, I know what's going on. So I know where to push and when to stop, so it'll be fun. Hubby and I are thinking in 2 weeks to go do a practice swim in the water that I do for California, because he has a race coming up in September. It's going to be his first triathlon in Washington, and it's kind of hard for us to get up to Washington, but we're really close to where I do the race, and his water is going to be pretty similar when it comes to flow and temperature. So we're going to try to get in a practice swim. We're hoping. So that was Friday. This is how mornings go sometimes. She wants to join me for breakfast or to find things on the counter. That's really what she's up here for. I'm doing breakfast appetizer right now. I had a lazy Friday morning. Yeah, but it's the weekend, so I'm excited. Allergies are getting to me. That's why my voice sounds weird. All right, I've been kind of lazy today, so just been sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. On the way to pick up the small human from school. And it is hot, like HOTT with some more T's. Yeah, my car says 112. Like I said, the thermometer is like on the hottest part of the car, so it's a little off, but it's definitely like 95-ish. Let's see what my watch says. Well, my watch says 90. I don't believe it. I don't think it's only 90. I think that's not updated yet. 91 according to my watch. It's supposed to go up to 96, but it feels much hotter. So I'm glad I don't have any outdoor anything today. I do have a ride tomorrow, and so I'm thinking I really want to go outside because it's a 4-hour ride, but I don't think it's going to be feasible because it's supposed to be 90 by like 8 a.m. Which kind of sucks, because even, you know, getting up and starting at 6 or 7, it's gonna be hot. So and I don't get up and start at 6 and 7 if I don't have a race. With the medicine I take in the morning, I have to take my medicine and then on an empty stomach and let my stomach be empty for like a half hour, so I can't like eat anything on top of it. So like, if I get up early, I have to wait a half hour to eat, and then yeah, it takes some time to get up and going. So it's probably going to be 8:30 indoor ride tomorrow morning. Find a movie, find some kind of entertainment to watch on the TV, because yeah, 4 hours is tough on the trainer, but I've done it. I've done 5-hour ones on the trainer, so I like going outside, but in that heat, it's just not worth it. I'm gonna have to hydrate a whole lot more, eat a whole lot more, and it's just not worth it. I'm not doing a race that's gonna be 95, most likely, knock on wood, because it could be also. So I could have just jinxed it there. Sorry, Ironman California people, but that's what I'm thinking this year anyways. I'm thinking, because they had a bomb cyclone the first year. I only did it last year, but this is like their trajectory. Had a bomb cyclone the first year and had to cancel it. Then it was like super windy on the bike ride the second year, like 35-mile-an-hour, like crazy gusts. And then last year it was windy on the bike ride, but it was just rain all freaking day. And it's in Sacramento, California, which means they don't get a lot of rain to begin with. So it was like really, and of course, like Friday, beautiful, 72, sunny. Sunday, or the next day, Monday, it was a Sunday race, so Friday and Saturday, beautiful. The next day, absolutely beautiful, like, day of race. So I'm thinking this year is going to be the year of the heat if we get some weather, because we're gonna have a hot summer,
and I think it's gonna carry on a little longer than it normally does. I don't think we'll get our first snow as soon as we normally do. A lot of times we get that first snow right in the middle of October, so close to the race, but I don't think that's gonna happen this year. Sorry, Ironman California. I'm calling it here. I'd like it not to. It'd be nice if it's not 90. I'll take, even if it's gonna be hot, I'll take 80, but with overcast, you know, like if it's not sunny, then it's nice. But anyways, I haven't eaten really well today, so I'm gonna pick her up and then go to not get some food. I'm gonna go home and make some food because I'm hungry. I'm real hungry. All I've had is that cereal, and yeah, that's it. Oh, a little Quest cookie, the little 100-calorie one. So I'm gonna have to get some food. I'll show you what that is in a little bit.
I forgot to show you my lunch. There's still a little bit there. I'm eating just chicken with a little bit of seasoning on it and some cheese and lettuce wraps. And I haven't eaten good all day, so I'm backwards. So I added some cottage cheese and some strawberries for a little bit extra, and I'm already feeling a little bit better. It's just proof that you need some food in your body for some fuel, because I ate like crud this morning. I drank an energy drink and I just wanted to sleep, but now that I'm drinking or eating, I'm feeling a whole lot better. So yeah, speaking of drinking, Nala, here comes the slobber. That's enough water. See how we can get this 50 at like 45 seconds. Let's see. Alright, I got 49 seconds, so it's okay. I'm feeling fast though. I'm not even pushing, so I'm gonna go after some hundreds now. Oh yeah. Let's see. I came in at, I think, like 146. It takes a second to on the auto timer.
Lap 25.
Change it to 141. I'll take that. I think that's my fastest 100. Woo! So a whole lot of stretching. That's my main goal, is to keep up with my stretching. So I'm trying to post about stretching every day, trying to do stretching every day. Also, I get in my recovery boots from Hyper Ice. Those help me a lot. But the PT gave me a little bit of daily stretches to do, one with a lacrosse ball, and the lacrosse ball one, putting it on psoas and the piriformis. Those two stretches are just, they're heaven. You're not supposed to do them for very long times, but doing it is nice. So I just like want to sit on the ball. It really opens up my hips. Not that we're ready to talk about run yet, but my runs have been pain-free for like a week, and I'm very thankful for that. Specifically my calf, which was holding me up from running at the paces I wanted to run. So I'm super excited about that. So Saturday recap, we were thinking of going outside and doing a bike because mine was long. I had a 4-hour ride, which sometimes on the trainer is not fun. I don't mind. It's getting easier for me for sure. But it is very hot here. Yes, Saturday's high ended up being 98 degrees. So by the time 9 a.m. rolled around, it was like 82, and I just didn't want to mess with the fuel, extra fuel and everything that I would need for that. So I did it the baby way and put a fan at my face, watched some TV, and got on the trainer for 4 hours. I remember a year ago around this time getting on the trainer for like 3 hours and how miserable after like an hour and a half 2 felt, and definitely how miserable I felt after 3. And yesterday after 4, not too shabby. I did it on Zwift, so look at it, you know, you take the mileage and the miles per hour and stuff like that with a grain of salt. They're close, but it's not going to be what you're going to do outside. But I did end up doing 67 miles on the indoor trainer through Zwift. It had a 1,086 foot in the little track that I was using. 4 hours. I had an average of 131 watts power, which I was just building up power. I think I started at like 125, did that for 25 minutes, then did 130, 135, 145. So I was building up, so that's why the average is a little bit lower there. I'm trying to get that higher. I'm super stoked for that. I'm not mad at that at all. Like that ride was amazing. And then I got off the bike in the heat of the day and went out for a 20-minute run off the bike, transition run. And even though it was hot and I had just got off the bike, I felt good. I was happy. I just went out there and took it super easy. I didn't want my heart rate to go through the roof. It's 90 degrees outside, and so I just went out, took it 2 miles, not even 2 miles, it was like 1.7 miles, took it nice and easy, felt good, happy with that. That was my Saturday. Oh, hey there, good morning. It is Saturday. Heck yeah. I finally hit 100 subscribers right there. If you're watching this for the first time, subscribe away. What are you doing, ma'am? Sorry, I was reacting to my dog. She likes to run to the fence, and I don't like when she does it. So it'll be like, woof, woof to someone. Huh, Belle? Anyways, 100 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 140,000 before I do my next Ironman. I know that's huge goals, but might as well aim high. We'll fall somewhere in there. If not, we'll hit it, right? 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 Okay, anyways, I'm gonna play with the puppies and then go outside. We are outside, and then get breakfast in my brain, because obviously my brain is not working right now. Time for a long ride, and by long ride I mean long ride. I got 4 hours on the docket today, getting a little later start than I wanted to, but essentially originally I want to go outside, but it's already 80 degrees at 9 a.m. so that wasn't gonna happen. Even if I got out at like 6 a.m., which was definitely not happening, it'd be too hot. So inside with the fan, watching T100 triathlon, have some TV. Let me show off all my fluids. Everything I got set up, some food, lots of liquids. And the house is right there, so if I need anything, I could just jump off the bike, go to the bathroom, refill water, whatever I need. It's a 4-hour steady, just get a little harder throughout. I am 3.5 hours. That's crazy to say. 3.5 hours into my ride. It's a whole lot different. I remember this time last year, I was doing some 2.5 and 3 hour rides, and I just felt miserable. So it feels good to be able to just like do this base training, because we haven't even started ramping up. This is just base training, and it feels pretty awesome. So I got another 25 minutes at a moderate wattage, and then yeah, time for a little 20-minute run in the heat. Bike is done. Feeling pretty good. 4 hours, just moderate pace. not race pace or anything crazy. Got like 67 miles in. The course I was doing had some elevation. Now out just for a 20-minute leg shakeout run after the bike. Just get used to always getting off the bike and getting that run on. It's hot. It's hot. But hubby drenched my shirt in ice cold water, and I brought ice cold water out with me because I know it's only 20 minutes, but 98-degree heat will get to you in 5 minutes. So I'll check in with you at the end. Hell yeah. It's hot. It's really, really hot out. So it was supposed to be an easy run, but I couldn't keep my heart rate at easy because, yeah, it's hot, and that's what your heart rate does when it's hot. But I kept it at 12-minute pace, and my legs feel real good. So I'm hoping they stay that way for tomorrow to be able to do my long run, and for next week for a half marathon. With the cloud over, it feels nice. My shirt is completely dry. My hubby literally drenched it with the hose, with the water hose. I did recover fast on my heart rate. 2-minute recovery heart rate was 140 or was 44, so that's pretty good. I went from like a 165 down to 114, so I won't complain about that. Let me show you the sky. It's pretty, even though there's no sunset or anything. It's just pretty. I'm a sky person, so I'll always take pictures and videos of the sky for you. Look how pretty. Let's focus. I don't know, I have dark glasses on, so I can't tell what the frame looks like, but it's so pretty. I really am okay with running small bursts like that in the heat because it does help a lot with heat adaptation and what your body will do in the heat. Because my heart rate did kick up to like 175, but I was staying around the same pace, and it gradually will go back down again. So it's good to get your body used to that in case you're in a race that feels like this. I hope you never are, but it happens. Season is in the middle of summer and fall usually for most road races and triathlons. So something just bit me. It hurts. Welcome to Bugland. All right, I love you guys. I'll check in with you soon. Time to go stretch. It felt better running in the heat than it does just slowly walking back to the house now, because I cut my run exactly at the 20 minutes because it's just hot and it's not worth pushing and making my body weaker. I got a long run tomorrow that we're going to get up early for, so yeah, definitely worth sorry, my brain, see, the heat's getting to me. Definitely worse just walking than it was running. I'm excited to get into the air conditioning, but I'm gonna head to the garage because I know the difference in temperature will just make my tummy hurt a little bit. So let's go get our stretch on. There are some showers that are far superior than any other showers. That was just one of them. It's just after coming in, I just looked at myself in the mirror. I have my sweatpants on and my pockets are hanging out. Anyways, after coming in from the heat, a 4-hour ride, putting on zinc spray, sunscreen on the body, like just getting all of that off of me felt so good. And also my period just came in with a vengeance. Like I didn't even know it was coming, and it was like, your stomach hurts now. Like after, here's some cramps after my ride and run. So that was good, but it was still like, all of a sudden it was like, Owzer. Sometimes being a woman sucks. Most of the time, it's the best thing on the planet, but sometimes, like those times, it sucks.
Early bath time. As you can see, there's still light coming through the window, but I want to go to bed early tonight, so we're getting our bath in early. I got a couple cookies. I'm excited.
Now for Sunday, which is actually today, I'm doing really good this week because we got up early in order to avoid that heat once again. We don't have a treadmill right now, so we got to do our runs outside. So got up early, got out the door. It's 5 o'clock now, and I'm able to be recording this. I'm going to finish up some vlogging for the day, and I'll have this all together and put out in time, which I'm so excited about, because if I get on top of this, I can keep on making better and better videos for you guys, and more entertaining, and things that bring you value, because that's what I'm here to do. Like, this is fun for me, I'm enjoying it, but I also want to bring you guys some value and some joy out of watching it, and definitely motivation. You know, I'm here for the motivation for sure. So Sunday today, long run day. My period started yesterday. I've been having this calf pain. I had a long bike yesterday. I could have had all these excuses where this run would have went bad, but the main thing is to make sure to get those out of your brain, because you're going to put that bad mojo on your body if you do that. So if you just go out and you're like, hey, I'm going to get my 8 miles in today, and here's my goals for my 8 miles. For me today, the goal for the 8 miles was to do 2 miles easy, 3 miles at half marathon goal pace, and then 1 mile easy and 2 miles at half marathon goal pace. I did a similar last week, but it was supposed to be marathon goal pace, which is a little slower than half marathon goal pace. And so for me, I took it as I wanted to do like 11 and a half for my easy, and then 10 to 10:15 for my half marathon goal pace mileage, and I was able to keep it to that. I did the first 2 miles at 11 and a half average. I did 3 miles at like a 10 average, and then I did that 1 mile easy probably around 12:12. That was probably the hottest part of my little journey, and I was eating there, so I just took that one super slow, and then I was able to get 2 more miles in at a 10:05 average. So super stoked for that, especially in the heat that we had today. It wasn't quite 90 at the end of that run, but it was quite hot. Like, you felt it. And the biggest part is zero pain in my calf. I had zero pain in my calf. For my last couple long runs, for the last like month, I was having calf pain. So a couple of things I've been doing, I've been stretching a whole lot more. I've been working on my hips, because essentially my hips are pretty tight, and so I'm compensating with my calf. By compensating with my calf, then I was causing it pain. Other than the stretching and opening up my hips more, I also switched back to my Hokas. I had picked up a pair of Topos because I have problems with getting blisters in between my toes and on my balls of my feet, and so I was trying to find shoes that have a better toe box than the current Hokas I'm rocking. But I think the Topos might have also caused me to be more in the ball of my feet, which would have been causing the calf pain too, possibly. I'm going to take it as a test and confirm, because now I've been rocking my Hokas for a little over a week for all my runs, and I haven't had any calf pain for the last week. So I'm gonna take that as a confirmation and stick with the Hokas. I still am gonna have to work on the between the toes blisters and my calluses on the bottom of my feet. Those are things that just with my feet. I did start wearing toe socks. I've been trying 2 different brands. I never know how to say it, but I really like those. They have a lightweight one that I really like. And then I just ordered a pair from a company called Creepers. Yes, I know, it's a fun name. So I got those, and I tried them during my bike and run yesterday, and I think I'll rock those because they're merino wool, and they didn't make my feet really sweaty, but I didn't like them compared to the Ingenese. I think I like those better, but the Creepers I think I'm gonna rock for my trail race, because they're like the high crew socks, and they weren't bad. Now, like I said, I wore them during my bike, so I will try them during a run or a hike to confirm that I'll wear them for our 50K coming up in July. So that was my weekend. That was Saturday, or that was Sunday. That was today. I was just talking about, that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey there, happy Sunday. It is 8:30 and I'm about to head out for my run. Yep, that's the earliest we got out in a while because it's getting hot and it's getting caught quick. We definitely wanted to be out an hour ago, but it happens. Like, we take our time and not get out of bed. I got a mad dimple there that I don't normally have. That's why I was like, what is that? Look at that little dimple. I love you guys. I'll check in throughout the run. All right, time to rock and roll on this mile we have, or on this run, on this Sunday long run. We have 8 miles on the docket. Last week I got that done in 1:27 or some. I'm gonna try to run my fast miles at a little bit faster of a pace. So I got 2 miles easy, 3 miles half marathon goal pace, which I'm gonna try to aim for 10 to 10:20-ish pace, and then 1 mile easy and 2 miles at half marathon goal pace. So hopefully finish around between 125-ish probably is the goal. Yeah. Run is done. I hit my goal, or right around my goal. I was like 125 and a half, which is still a minute and a half, a minute 45 better than last week's 8 mile. I didn't want to jinx it in the middle because I was like feeling good and I was ready to record and be like, yeah, pain-free for 5 miles, but I didn't want to jinx it. So now I can officially say no calf pain for the full 8 miles. And my hip is a little sore, but not like anything obnoxious stopping me sore, just like I need to actually open it up and move it around sore. So I am doing about half-mile walk home, and then I'm gonna go grab the hose and run my legs with some cold water because that always feels good in the summer. All right, I'll check in with you in a little bit.
Fine, like 5 seconds.
Ice water hose bath.
Okay.
Oh, okay, not bath. We're gonna take an actual bath.
It's a recovery rinse.
Recovery rinse. Oh, I like that word. That's fun. Recovery rinse.
And water's cold, but it feels good.
Recovery boot time. I'm so proud of myself. I just got done with my weekend recap videos. It's only 5:30 on a Sunday. That means I can have it mostly edited and ready to be out in the morning and not have to like hurry and rush it. I'm gonna keep getting better at this for you guys. Hopefully a little entertainment and value heading your way. So let's go over totals for the week. My total mileage was 142.25. 124 of that is on the bike, so lots of biking. 7 hours and 43 minutes worth of biking time. This week I ran 14 miles total, 2 hours and 34 minutes of running time. And I swam. My swim is not going to be in here, but I did swim, I think 7,000. Hold on, I added it up and I put it in a post. 7,650 yards this week. So I didn't have my watch, and so I wasn't recording my swims at the beginning of the week, so it's not all on Strava. I was just doing them. So yeah, that's my total for the week. A good week of training for sure. Let me see what that time is. Hold on. It's 12 hours and 14 minutes worth of recorded training time, meaning I don't record my stretching. I don't record, cool down, warm up, that type of thing. So 12 hours and 14 minutes of actual full-on training time. It's a good week, and it's starting to ramp up for sure. So if you've made it this far, why haven't you pressed the subscribe button yet? First. Second, I love you. And third, you're along for the journey now. I have 139 days. That's 20 weeks. This is the 20-week countdown until race day. And it's going to be a big deal. I think mentally I'll be in a different spot. I'm so super excited because there's a lot of, one of my biggest tips for doing your first Ironman is to take all expectations away and just go do it. Unless you're a pro athlete or was a pro in one of the sports in triathlon, then just go and do it. Take the expectations away, go do it, and complete your first Ironman. In me, I think I had some expectations. I was like, I'm gonna be fast, and then when I wasn't fast and I wasn't able to run after the first couple miles, and my body and mind weren't lining up, a lot of it was mental, and it was a lot of stuff that I couldn't push through because I was afraid that I was already sucking or not being good. So don't have expectations. But now that I know what I'm getting into, I can have the expectations. I know how it feels, and we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna qualify for Kona. I'm just putting that out in the universe over and over again. And yeah, you guys are going to be along for the journey. So press the subscribe once again. I'm here to motivate. I'm going to be doing daily shorts, and then you get daily weekday vlogs Monday through Friday, and then the weekend ones come out on Monday, and that's when this one will come out. You'll see little blurbs that I put in from my weekend throughout this, so I hope you enjoy those, like just little thoughts, what I'm eating, the dogs, whatever it may be. I kind of like that realistic vloggy type feel. It's what I always wanted to be. I wanted to be the vlogger, someone that shows their day, their real life day. I'm a almost 40-year-old. I'm 39 and 39 and a half, almost 40-year-old woman who isn't a super athlete. I was athletic a little bit growing up. I played basketball because I'm tall, but add that in, not only am I tall, but I'm a bigger woman, so I'm over 200 pounds. I race and hope to race somewhere in the 190 to 200 area, which is big for a woman triathlete. And I want to show people that they can, no matter what those things are, what kind of you can'ts people have told you. I want to show people you can. So, like I said, I love you. Don't let your I want to's turn into I can'ts. And I will check in with you soon. Press that subscribe. Press it wherever it is. If you have to go find it, go find it. I know, sometimes just putting it up on this, it's here. I always put it right here at the end of the video.